And he has some really choice words. I don't think that he curses at all here. Well, a little bit. I think he does say one or two words. But I think it's really interesting to listen to what he's saying. And this is why we don't respect bed wenches and divestors. I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's go.
Her basically fawning.
Man talks on black women who interracially
white
date.
Guys are somehow perfect. I'm just so sick and tired of it. Because I was approached by a black woman recently through social media. She said she liked me. I was like, okay. I took her out for a date. And the whole date was just her basically fawning over me. Not because of who I am, because I'm actually a shit person. I'm not going to lie. I'm not I really don't think I'm a great individual. I messed up a lot in my life, and I regret it. And, though I'm trying to improve, I'm in no way worthy of this kind of flattery. I'm not deserving of anything like it. And the whole thing was because I was white. So, to say I was offended, yeah, I think I was. Because that's the only thing that mattered, was the fact that I'm white. We are not the best dating option. Dead serious. There's other people out there. And I know for a fact, black women, there are black men who are, as just in character, are better than I am. They're nicer than I am. They have a superior disposition when in public. Much more patient than I am. I want black women to have a lot more self-respect than they do now. Kind of just like worshiping white guys. Again, we aren't deserving of any kind of flattery. We're no better than black men or Hispanic men or Asian men. A lot of us have personal issues, gripes we still have yet to deal with.
My gents, my ladies, and my lovers of historians. Look, I'm not gonna waste no time. Let me get right into it. Okay, let me get right into it. I was thinking, and I remember this guy telling me that he never seen a white guy that is homeless that couldn't get a white woman that is homeless. He said I've seen plenty of black men and black women homeless, but I've never seen a black man with a black man that's homeless. I've never seen a black man with a black woman and they're both homeless. He said that I have seen a white woman and a white man that are both homeless and together. And when I was working security, I used to see a white man, a white guy, a white dude that's homeless, but he would have a woman that's homeless with him. And you think, and you think, and you think, and it all comes down to, it can only come down to race. Both of these people are homeless. The black guy is homeless. The white guy is homeless. Why in the homeless community, in the homelessness, and homelessness is a growing phenomenon. It's a growing thing in today's society. If you look up like a lot of women, a lot of men that are living out their car or living on the street or They have phones now and they're homeless and they're vlogging their homelessness. But the thing is, the homelessness in the white community is different than the homelessness in the black community. For some reason, in the white community, there could be a homeless guy, but he can have a woman. But in the black community, there's never a black man. I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen it as much as I've seen it, or as apparent as I have seen it in the white community. There has never been a homeless black man with a homeless black woman. And after you think about it so much, it comes down to this right here. Black women do not value blackness. They don't value their African identity. They do not value black people. So they do not want to work with you as a black man because they see no value in you. I know this hurts. I know this hurts. But just think about it. The biology of man and woman is for a man and woman to get together to create something better and to keep life going. When you are homeless, you are at the lowest criteria of Western society. You're homeless. You have no property value to you. You have no outside value to your life if you're homeless. You're vulnerable. You don't have a certain prosperity or fortress to call your own. A car is not really valuable. There's other ways of transportation, but for some reason, it's a lot of black women that would go homeless alone. Ain't that crazy? Why would a woman want to be homeless alone? And some women might say, well, you don't know what that man has. You don't know who that man is. You can't just trust any man. You can't, this man is like this, or it's some crazy men out there. It's, uh, that it's men that have hurt her or something. So they can make up some excuse, and I accept them all. I accept all the excuses. But the statistics just don't add up. There are way more crazy white men than there are black men. There are way the homeless white man and the homeless black man has the same amount of wealth, have the same amount of value. But black women are putting value on something else. It has to be something else that they're putting value on. Because the statistics and if you just go past homeless shelters and homeless streets, you will see that most black men and most black women are homeless and alone. And you would think if these people, if there is some value that, if there is some value that white homelessness has over black homelessness, wouldn't black women get with black men to increase their value? Wouldn't black women get with black men to change the value of their life and to come up equal, to get equal with the homelessness of whites, since the thing that they are putting value on is white skin? So wouldn't black women come and I'm talking about the homeless black women, wouldn't they get with homeless black men to increase some way of life so that they could work together to get the value that they see on the white skin that they're putting value on? Because that's what black women are putting value on, is their white skin. The thing is, black women hate being black so much that they're not even willing to be with a black man that is homeless if they're homeless, because they see no value in being black. They have no the worst thing that can happen to the black community today is to put a black woman in charge. Because the value that she sees in this world, she contributes to being white. That's the bottom line. Because if you just look at the bottom people, and everybody might have their views or ideas and different opinions of homelessness, it's not the bottom people. I'm just talking about in Western society. If you just look at the bottom people, which is homeless people, if you can't even get with a man and you're homeless, there's something in your cycle, there's something in your mind that is truly preventing you from from developing a relationship when you don't have anywhere else to go. You don't have anywhere else to contribute or to place your trajectory in life. You don't have anywhere else to sow in life but the opposite sex in your community. And you can't even do that. There's something going on. See, when a lot of black women, I was at this we was just like a outing with these women, and it was like some black women, it was black men there. We was all together, and we got on the subject of race, and one black woman said, every girl everybody want a black man, but not everybody want a black woman. And I said, why did she say that? What made her say that? What made her say that is that might be true, but that was jealousy and hate. See, black women don't like to think that everybody wants a black man. She don't like seeing that. She don't like hearing that. And she don't like that understanding. She wants everyone to want a black woman to get equal with the men in her community. See, black women have been sold feminism so much that they think that the only way to be with a black man is to get equal with him. Because in no way would she ever like a black man if he is not, if he is seen as not equal to her, if he is seen as better than her. In no way does she consider that a good relationship. In no way does she truly love him until she gets equal with him. And a lot of black men feel that, but they can't articulate what they're feeling. So they go to white women. They go to Hispanic women. They go to Asian women. They go to other women because other women don't have this feeling of wanting to be equal with him. They know that this is a man at the end of the day, and that I can never be equal with him as a man. And white women know this, but in Western society, they thought to be over a black man. So they will take the back seat to a black man, knowing that the society as a whole rates her over black men. But they do not mind being under or submissive or not equal in socially to a black man, because they know society as a whole views her white skin as superior to black men. However, black women will not give up the fight until she is viewed as equal to black men, even if she's homeless. Her mind won't allow her to work with you to get the community as a whole to a better place in society. That's why you don't see many homeless men, many homeless black men, many men, homeless men, period, but many homeless black men with a black woman that's homeless also. Because even at her homelessness, she cannot let the feeling go that in in Western society, you are still considered superior to her, but in her eyes, you are not superior to her, and she will not tolerate you being superior to her, because what she only views that is superior to her is white skin. That's the only thing. Many black women today, they're saying it in different ways. It's just a lot of men not listening. Dr. Umar not listening. Kevin Samuels, I mean, he tried to do his best. I don't see how he did that. That was Kevin Samuels. That was a stressful success to me. But many of these black women are saying in so many ways that I want a westernized white man. I want a super westernized white man. And they are mad and angry and stressed out because these white men are not looking for them. I've been on a construction site before. And on a construction site, we talk very vulgar. We talk extremely reckless. And it's different races on the construction site, but we don't care how we talk. And I can't tell you how many times those white men on those construction sites, from the former to the laborer, to the Hispanic laborer, the last thing they're looking for is a black woman. But they'll say that they will have sex with a black woman. They'll say, yeah, I'll have sex with a black woman. No, they'll have sex with a black woman anytime. But any man will have sex with a woman of any race. But it's the way they talk about it, though. It's the way if that man says, yeah, this is the universal comment that most Hispanic and white men use when they talking about uh women that they will have sex with, but they won't date. They won't wife. They won't, be caught in public with. They say this: it's all pink in the middle, meaning that I'll hit any pussy that's pink, which is all pussy. That is like the lowest thing you can say toward a woman. That means like I'll just use her. I'll just do it because I like vagina. I'll just do it just because, just to get off. But there's no white man, there's no Hispanic man on that construction site that ever said, I just love this about black women, or I'll date a black, or I'll wife a black woman, or even when we showing pictures of women, they never pull up black women. You gotta be super beautiful, like Megan Good, the young Megan Good, for them to actually be like, oh yeah, I would like that black woman right there. Every black woman don't look like Megan Good, and Megan Good is not the only beautiful black woman, but that 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 is the only type, like lighter skin, that's the only type of black woman they will consider. That's why a lot of black women, when they get to that beauty right there, they will date white, and they will date outside their race, and they will start to look down on the black men in their community. I mean, we are producing, I'm gonna just say it because no one else is saying it. We are producing ugly children nowadays because black women they're either dating ugly men because they're insecure, or it's just, it's not enough black babies being born anymore, because these women are waiting and waiting until their womb is not at the highest level, and they're producing all these children that don't have the best genetics. And it all surrounds this right here. Black women truly do not like black men. They don't truly like black men. They wish that another race of men would be checking for them. They just want, they really just, they're crying in different ways. Can another race of men